We're at about the midway point for this 30-day challenge series I've been doing. Should have muted my phone before I started this, but hey. Um, and I just wanted to do a quick check in. The reason why I even started this series, well, number one, I tend to go big. I instantly regretted saying 30 days because for someone who does not even post online, I mean, my personal IG handle is deleting my pics now and just peeping. Why would I say 30 days? Why not five? Why not seven? By day three, I was sick of hearing my own voice, but there's a big picture to all of this. I realized from a while back that there's a huge knowledge gap in Barbados and the Caribbean in terms of what the possibilities are modern day out there for making money and doing it in simpler ways, easier ways, ways that don't burn you out, like the same 9 to 5 you're in. And as much as some people really don't know my backstory, trust me, I understand 100% coming from that 9 to 5 world where you're in a toxic work environment, you do the work, get sometimes you might get credit, sure. Pay might even be decent, but the level of stress that comes with it, often you find out sooner or later that it's not worth it. I got to a point in my, let's say, second last job where the stress was so much that I started for the first time in my life ending up on sick leave. Like 2022, I think I ended up on maybe sick leave like 5 times, and that was new for me. I don't even know what to do on sick leave. For me, it's like one time I was debating with the doctor because she was like, yeah, you're this level of sick and you need to stay home. And I was like, what? But my emails would just be piling up. And when I go back, I'll have hundreds more. So I still need to go work. Even when I think back to how warped my thinking had become in that kind of environment, I I still feel a little traumatized because I can't believe the things I would do or say when I was in that state of stress. And you don't know it because you're going through the emotions every day, right? Is your norm. And I remember one day I could not move, physically could not move because I had sneezed in the shower. Kid you not. This was in the height of an audit that I was dealing with at work. Whole other story for a whole other day. But I was primarily the person who had to deal with all that. Wasn't much help coming. And by day two of the audit, when we had finalized all the meetings and everything, no, like the next morning, I woke up and, like I said, sneezed in the shower and I could not move. My back just went out. I felt this intense pain. I started crying. Then I made my way eventually with some help to my bed and I was flat out on my back for the entire day. I got someone to bring me over the counter painkillers because I literally could not move. It was hard to even just, I was lying down just breathing. Um, and when I got the painkillers, it was cataflam because you know you can't get many things over the counter. It was cataflam, popped them, and let's say if within an hour I felt good enough to just sit up, my next instinct was, all right, so I could go into work tomorrow then. And idiot me, I did. So my own staff members, I remember I was dragging into work, dragging my feet, could barely walk. And they looked at me like I was crazy and they were like, what are you doing here? And in my head, it was like, what they mean asking me what you doing here? You got work. You know what I mean? It's a normal work day. And even looking back on that and so many other instances and stories where I did the craziest stuff because you're so tapped in and wired to just work, 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 especially when you're in management and certain fields, I can't fathom why I would do that all now. When I look back on it, I am actually disturbed at the fact that I could barely walk. And my first instinct was, oh, going to work. Some of the people that live longest will tell you they don't even bother with half that stuff. Even at that time, other people that were even on the management team too, I started comparing myself in good ways, meaning, all right, this guy here, he does give me stress, but he never stressed. He does that like he lunch and go off site and do he calls during he lunch hour or whenever he find time off site and got his routine, but he never misses lunch. Idiot me, I was never eating lunch. You know what I mean? There's a huge difference. Anyway, this wasn't really about that. The point is, I'm doing this series to build awareness in a short space of time about, like I said, the types and number of opportunities out there. Um, so that's the reason why you should tune in. And in terms of WealthFlowApp, that platform, I haven't gotten certain aspects up and running yet, meaning the intention is to start doing lives for free where people who are already on the platform will get a chance to, interact real time and ask any business or money related or money making questions on there to me. Um, all in good time. The platform right now, about over 60 people have signed up and they only have the free tier available. So I would encourage you to get on it and sign up early while it's still completely free, because at some point I will add paid tiers, and don't complain when you miss the free boat. I think that's the only update for now.